Cancer. So, nye trin shuale te samchu. Trin shuale nye nyingbo shugi, nyingbo. You have this Jamaican shuloris and Tingukian Rinpoche in Tibetan. Jamaican shuloris really shaldam. Hingtam scenery, shaldam. Dan, dine jabje. Cancer Rinpoche karzagori, mune danga. Dini nal saman dudendu. Everything is in this. Dudendu. Pena tata Khandru Tsering Chudre. She was really great. That nisan pe dan sama dan Khandru Masengi de Khandru Tsering Chudre na yin yo mare se samek sung de gore. Kompenda karsu, he was very nyamchung ra huge. Tene pachinlabi nanga mari, chawa nanga mari, chune. Shivichi karsu nyamne ra nanchi hudingi chiga. Tene kong chundu kapsu tene jaman kendu chujlori tiya jatsam shuji pi nabri. Kaye sendan lama Rinpoche. Kaye mepe tamchu madene kale kule ta teo kambi kerwa. Kale kule meche sendu la ngani shene nyawa ndo ngure, de la pemba tata ran la yus. Chensunga tata rang la yuris. Rang la yuris. Then one thing, this I find it very helpful. Sumbatela Chuch namna mombo matin room, because even though you cannot manage many different kinds of Dharma practices, ngadu chu depend ngadu sanje chu de sabti jachebas jachem nyamne dramanda mambo because ngana ngone che because that kharichin lakpan jugur che tom de gorba you know teachers ngana go time the chu de tap kharso ngadu chu jine hingo marta ngadu mitjuma so nga chu de shuru hinge meta kare nyamne che ko kande che go teachers her request when Jamaican is very good for us. It's simple fast. Chugnamro dramanda mambo manchen nayon sungore. Manchen nayon. Chugnamro mambo matin runs. Ne chihide kun la pensen samba zambotans. Sama le pensen ta samba zamboche. Deche. Tene getsa kari chebenute pogol semjen tamche. Tene tatu gdeva chempo de zok sonji chu kompon rumbuchi tobe titel nge getsa kari chebina sama semjen tu hona da. Riba? Tene monam zambo takur monam zambo. Kapkal mitin de tis karsore michobota min nebat lichemna yen manam tabde lama koncho sanji chansen tu sama dunyo nam gan tena tuji kur tena de zo sama ninje kozo karso dunha semchen tamchi deva tan deve jodon dembachi dunhar tan dunhar jodon trawachi dunhar mebe deva tan badamda nyerin chana nibita 동념 첨보를 내봐주지 세제 semchen tamji dewa tan den dungar ta traba show sabji tende manam yagu tyon ko manam tzu yagu tyon de bina kare pengesna ran yapore yok mir pa manam yagu jina rang ti rang sem du yok kesonga remember woman sa shuguba I used to come before I used to say ngaranzo lama number sungoris mil penta matu naya neba majes sem naku majes titone tene samba zambo chekuri samba zambo ti chanchu sembre Janju sing jute samba zambo chat. Samba zana sadan lions, samba and the sadan lions. They just mil paint ta matun ne matches. Tinan samba nago matches, right? Matsungal, Matsu Nag Chunjun Tato Jing Miginchi, making Penda Sami, very wise man. Tabari in the Damara these Buddha here because Rungumari, Maroons. But he doesn't say Maroon Rungumari in a very cut down like a puritanic way, religious way. Yahoo, he says, because he really lives there, then it's really you listen to such a person. Tinana ne chiki to samba zamba chatri. When Kundu Chige Tambo Chuna, because when Zurindama first came to the West, he always used to teach about good heart. He used to say, my religion is very simple, my religion is kindness. Samba Samba. Just Tambo Natsu Karsugu, me Yagochi. Samba Zambo, Rava Samba Zambo. Samba Zambo, Rava Milpen Matum Ne Machi. Then Samba Zambo. Mamang Chana Chujunga, that George Padin Atishik, Mitsukadu to the castle. Then Chanting Chanatu Namizu Kande, Shivantina goes to marry. Tina, Chanatu, Samba Zambo Kande. He always asks them, he doesn't ask them, how are you, how's your family, too much, but he asks them, how's your good heart today? Nanatu Samba Zambo, we have the good heart in us, but we need to bring that forth. Like my mother, it's amazing. She's amazing that more and more she's just happy. Takbari always smiling and very simple. And Takbari always go cham cham. Goes from cham cham, you know that. Cham cham goes and cham cham. Goes every day, 2 times cham-chams, goes there. To even the supermarket going. And anybody gets on the road, he picks them up in the car for cham-cham, have tea. When lamas come, he takes them to cham-cham also. Yeah. And it's always like, that I think is very good also. Chararambache also, he's now 103. He goes cham-cham every day. I think Chamcham Nantileju Kuyambonate Guru Pemboyosari. It's very good, Tene Kazure, Kajan Raman and Nyograt in the Hijo, but sometimes also don't watch the news also, Nyogratara. Sometimes news also. I think sometimes if you have one channel, news channel that only reports good news, but probably it won't make business, it won't make because people, unfortunately, especially the newspaper, always live on, always on negative things. That's what it's called Tungenyingma. This is the Kali Yuga, Tungenyingma. Just never, Mitsok Dukcha Lavi in a Chana Chogoyomar. Not to Peve Tibetan saying is, if somebody eats shit, doesn't mean you have to eat shit. Yeah, you follow what's good, but don't follow, If you cannot help, at least don't harm. And don't keep malice and hatred in your heart. Keep your mind and heart pure. In fact, I always think, Tsongkhapa Chimbu, his name is Lozang Trapa. Now, this is my interpretation. Maybe there's deeper meaning. Lozang Trapa, one is known who has a good heart. Lozang Trapa. So, kun la pensen samba zambo, sama pensen, these pensen, part sama pensen ta there, if you always like really feel well, to others always, when you always have that, attitude of, always you see wishing people well. If you keep doing that, really, it also transforms your mind also. There's a story of Buddha. Once he sent a group of monks into a forest that was infested. That was, you can say that was, what you call it? That was, what doesn't matter. That was infested with bad spirits, like hungry ghosts, Haunted. And the monks were quite scared to go there. But Buddha said, you go there. Don't worry, I'll give you a protection. What was the protection? What was the we gave? He told them one mantra. That is, to really mean it and say this. He said, that is, may you be well, may you be happy. May you be well. Cheran devatan gaboyon. Marbe, chiboyon. Cheran devatan gabo. May you be well, may you be happy. So the monks kept chanting that thing. May you be well, may you be happy. When they kept saying that, because they were really practicing it, meaning it, it comes from the heart. They also transform their mind and dispel their fear. Their fear. Whenever I practice altruistic, I become secure. Secure, tembo. And then also the spirits, when they are very sensitive. When they heard this, felt their energy, they felt that they come in peace, not come to harm them. They mean well. They were wishing them well. So they were also disarmed. Their fear also, dispelled. Because I was told, Dretu sama ngatu pa trago, koto ngatu chu trago. Numa ngatu nga labda inji karsa page kanambol inji labda yeshu labda jinga ubno chek chempre. Tudi kas ngatu gegen chu Mr. Banerjee Bengali teacher. Calls didn't you ghost story mambo ghost story. The Njegdu mambo hewa. Then students all are like, oh, Mr. Banerjee, would you tell us some ghost story? He said, yes, I see all the ghosts here now. And so, it's Samba Zambo Chevi. But like, for example, his old Dalama doesn't have army. Samba Zambo Samandur. And because of Samba Zambo, even he's a formidable force. Jamizu Tavi is a formidable force. Samba Zambo is so strong. Samba Zambo is so strong that it's a formidable force. Good heart is a formidable force. No negativity can actually obstruct you. You should be confident, like his own Dalama, like Tengu Cancer. Very much like that. Chiranika ko churo ndoko san ndo chokuda ngo ndo chokuri ma churo ndo imbe samba zambo che na ti rang karjuri ti rang ti yang semte rana wandu Yena Sirchines, Rana Wandu, Yena Tig Sirchine. Then gets a kari, whatever, positive things that you've done, you always dedicate the merits of that for the ultimate happiness of beings, which is the enlightenment, and make really strong aspiration. Make aspiration prayers. Then, sa chishute ransen cheme salton ngo chang. Then he says, rang sem chewa mepa salton sungju ngo te chong sine chi rang semut chang kore sung semut chang chi. Rang semut nelu tingol chang chi. Tada chuma nam to til majub chi rang semut nelu ti to ramba ya chi. Mune junta nga tsu debe kapsurwa nga tu tuse kadi temena nga tu tuse nam to che tuse thola de kore. Chen sunga nga tu semut nelu nga ya yina pena kama chi shab yina pena kawa chewa mambo sabe dikwa tu tando ko sung kore. Then so ha leva sa yung sung kore. Chen sunga that teacup I will say a little bit about tagange sengbinelu kulti shucho. I'll talk about nature mind a little bit at that point to clarify this point. Na sengbinelu te ta nyamnen ta ni che chal jawi na. If you connect that with practice, magi toni singe to go, but toni singe ko mambo nga chiayor. Toni ko mambo chiayor. There are volumes and volumes on emptiness. It's not empty. It's full. Chetan ta dinde chebe kasu ngune pesha ta be kapsulo gonyo kago yorta. Tongba ji tongba ji tongba zu tongba tongba yu tongba yu yu sa yu tongba mamma chi chi kap ka tu de ne chi gi de karso gole tongni senge ge tente tongba senge de ka ke me ba na karso gole cha cha tongba tongja tele marta de kono theatre. Tongba singing been tatu nelu taigam because that is someone true demba mari true demba medicas taga singatu been a timber regina tata kapki te yorte ngune dig ngomachi pat tant because nanka yata bingon pa tebe kapsu de ngune karsu tele chenyi mebri tene karsu tang yaku shushing do tele ngo tombare kanshina ngo tongba sengente ngo tongba te nga tsu tere. There are two things nga tsu takpa chi nga tsu tere nga tsu ye samika nzimba chi ye samide demba yin senge jorba demba yin de ye stichi nga tsu de nzimba chi ten chakpa chi korba te meba chela tongba senga. We all believe that things exist, they're permanent. So korba ti dushu te tin zimbata. Worst thing is because of attachment to, because we think as long as something exists, we attach permanence to existence. In order to dissolve that kind of eternalist view or the view that holds on to things as being real, the emptiness is a negation of that. Because ultimately, but then at the same time we can say, oh, you are married, such a me, such a, if we think that, oh, nothing exists, that's also not good. That goes into nihilism. It overcomes the two extremes of existing and non-existing. Or neither existing nor existing, all these things. In order to overcome that the nihilistic view is not just nature mind is not just empty, but nature's cognizant. Pena Sangye Sungare. Buddha said in the Wisdom Sutras, Parudishimba, here which Paruchimba Narsungare, Semla, this is the one, Nenga Chikinderta. Semla, Sem, Kundin Diko Shusungre, Semla, Sem Manchite, Sem Jurangi Sao, Semla, Sem Manchite, Sem Jurangi Sao. Not to sense on Tata Yeba, if you examine the mind that we think we exist, if you really examine for the analytical, that's why all the many volumes of discussion about emptiness is to break down that there is actually does not exist. Penangato da singing double down, same also all this you see when you examine, you find them to be non-existent. Is that clear? Sorry. Yopa mai jerende mazi, mepa mai konde kunji. This is the great master Longchen Rabjam. No, Jigme Lingpa, he said in the very famous prayer of aspiration called Yilam Desum, ground path fruition prayer. And also I think the fourth Karmapa, someone also very famous teaching also said that also. Yopa mai jerende mazi. This is the Mungine Yomaris. Sanjay Tamji Zivikasu, Yihikchen Zivikasu, Kake, they find there's nothing there ultimately. Zio Maris. Tene, te yo Maris love cannot do Maris. There's some contact here is. You have a Maris and the Yomas, Dugas, I told you, right? Cheran do not do Azumadus. I think it's very subtle. Dini de pena. Jeta Zuk Tombao, Tomani Zuk, so she hasn't told it. Nune Cheven Tombaris. And Tonga Tombaris. The Tomba Tea, Tata Karso, Kunzo Puti, Tomba Te, Zuk Lutrushet, and Zuk Tangoris. And Chesunga, Senguduge, Zuk Tomba, Tomba Nijo Zuk Sos. Tomba Nitin Kande Tangor, Tomba Ningatu Tondegor. Tomba you can see, you know, one of the best way to realize emptiness, Tongbanyi, is impermanence, metapa. Metapa is the best way. Metapa. Sometimes also here, we are all assembled here. Samandaga Zomdio, Chasanta. Trinche, Togonda Chans Pavina, Sukan Yomare. Cheng Duge. Yet these Nyonti Chegachi, Nyonti Sena, Chanantoge, Chananto Karsaguri, Nyonwa Chalpar Jachi, Tina, the Patrum Chikmenga, the great Dokshin Master Pat. He used to always teach Nyonti Chambers, he always teach experientially. They Chavina, they Chanchu Sembin Zevaris, Chanchu Sembat Nankoris. When I communicate now. Communicate, understand. So it's really very much, that's the approach of my approach of Nyojin Rinpoche. Of that approach of to really teach everything experientially, relate to one's experience. Something amazing is if you do that, then there's a TV na, Slupruto Karsogore, Nyamne tende Mambo Maje na Jogo Konasu Karsogo, teach Karsor, Hajugura. Kotu Tia Kotu Yalem Gudu. Korantu Kazugre. Injibuchi na progress. Progress na? Yajere. I'm saying that if you really teach experientially, one will notice. I mean, many of these people, when they started, they didn't really practice very much. But because I teach always experientially, they brought understanding to them, and then as they understand, they progress much more quickly. Much more quickly. So therefore, Ransem Cheme Sapno Ngochon, Rang Sem Ngote, saltong songju se go. Saltong songju se na ngo tong bare. Ngo tong ba se na its essence is empty, but its nature is cognizant. As Buddha said, semla sem manchi the sem jana yosav. Semla, mind is devoid of mind. But then what is nature of mind? Is clay light. Clay light. Just now, if you look now, that when I what I'm trying to show them, Toba Shivitra, Toba Shivitra. When the Lama Sungama in the Sungu Sungmari, Chananto, Mundro Shagore, Yamne Mambuche, Timato Sungomari. The Yenishia Shagu. Kaisana, that is pen Toba in Natini, Hakoba in the Chananto, Chug Sabem Tapcherva, then Chamchuk Juk Lam Tel Tero Chan, Pentawarba. That's when I Hakoba in a Tezu Karasagur, Peche Duja Tachun Yomari. Sanga Yamnet and the Kaki Chabina, Tezu Sama Yago Majin, Lam Norion Jor. Wajin today, so some when they Chug Karasu, Koyaku, Yamne Yaku, Yaku Menamato, teacher and Tezu, Tezu Sama Karasagure, the really so profound that we cannot, misuse them. Yinaya, when a hakokure, the chum Yansan Sensokore. Chu Yansan Sena, Penachance woman Nani, Chance Pebble, Dalotis Coche Gudu, this Coche Dua, Rava, Coche Duet, there Dua, Yans as the pet than a teach court. Narayana loaded here because Narayana caught the subdued. And these are extraordinarily inspiring, and these are, of course, thanks due to my masters. Without them, I remember Dujumchi passed away, I said, without you, how could I not possibly understand? It is thanks to my master Jamin Khense, who brought me from young like his own son. Many lamas tell me, Sogyal Rinpoche is a very great lama. Sogyal Rinpoche, very great lama. He's the heart disciple of Dujun Rinpoche. He was saying, when Jamin Khense gave, many great empowerments in, I think it was in Samdrupuran. He was arranged by the Persian Samdrupuran, which was at Tibetan. And we was there, then he gave many, many empowerments. So, today, Jamin Khense is these Karzagore. He Tagwarikin Zumnangmare. These Tomare. Tushi Akujot, very Karzagore. Sujimda Karzagore, very. Sama Karso, they're very, very, everybody is so respectful. Tingu cancer Rinpoche Kongo, Soma Niki Tingu cancer Rinpoche. Tingu cancer, Kalu Rinpoche. There's a Kongolama. Sakatin and Kongolama. When I have in a Kunduya at the Jabji Yonzin Trirumboche, Trijan Rinpoche, Ling Rinpoche, Nijage, Tinan Trijan Rinpoche, Chari Mambo Pure, Pearl, Mama Paju Cheche, didn't come. Karzanyam Chuzu Lamanaro Chis, Gilu Chokaju Samatan, Yonzin Namajing Nansare, Teta, Saka Nima Kaju Samatan, Jaman Chuzu Hamachik Naro Chusa, then Jaman Chuzu Takuri, Kuse Matem to the inside. Take that thing a Kaki Yongomers. Someone the Kaki couldn't punabre. Mato Karsagore, Tende, Kachu, Tende, Teme, Jima Kong Shelop, Kong Shelop, and Tingu Cancer Tene. Kong Shelop te Chutine Kundun Pa Sakani Kadi Pakun Punare. So Rinpoche. And he was always saying, Kontabarishinche, whenever Jamaica Kap kind of Kachu Nambicas, always Kap kind of Pangal not Zigdus, not the other channels. Not the city, Tabariki Hinzumna. Always smiles at me and gives me a cherry sweet. Always Tabariki. And then also, wherever he goes to Lhasa, Branchaminari, Napoleonary, he always takes me and put his hand on my head. Tukugyen Rinpoche was saying also, he's always had his hand on my head wherever he goes. Ti Chinlap Kadinle Gusame. That's really, the blessing is always there. So he's been my foundation. Through him, I met all these great masters. Because of him, is the greatest introduction. And then after Njamachkin passed away, he adopted me like his own son. And I translated for him when I came to Switzerland, 1973, Marve, when we came here, Shabji Shuchi. Tuzi Shabji Nambre. That's the Rinpoche Sanshu Nijab. Sanshu Nijab, Pege, ha leva gombo zudo da. Nune yin, ha leva gombo zudo. Tudam Nima Hishuche, ha leva gombo zudo. That's just a point that was Yamni Shuinangor. Then Genzermche, using a Pucheta, the Lama number secondary. So he was always extraordinary kind. These Kojata Hakosa, Lamna, good Samari. Teachers, then Jamakin Chuduri says that Tatu Lama Tenla Solva top, he says, then always you see, always remember the Lama, pray to him. Tende Chavina, Tinan Doju Kunhimbo. If you practice it, this is the heart of all the sutra and tantras. Donga Nija Nyamimbo Deris, that of Dogo Chekan Teris. Samba Zambo Cherba, Kuna Pensenta, Samba Zamba Cherchi, Tene Geta Samang Mo, Manam Yagudap, Tene Nejigid Rang Sem, Jimmy. Saftung Mo to Chong, Lama la Suan there.